Good morning, how's it going? We're here in Xiangshan MRT station, off to do the Elephant Mountain hike. After that we'll be taking you to a real local's favourite for breakfast. My name's David, you're watching Travel Eat Taiwan Repeat, and this is Elephant Mountain. So when you come up from the MRT station, which is just behind here, you're going to notice the Xiangshan elephant there, and there's a tourist trail sign there. It's about a 20-minute walk. You have to follow directly down that path there. Let's go. So it's taken us about 5 minutes from the train station. When you get to the T-junction at the end of the road, which you can see here, there's a hill to the left. You need to go up that way. So when you've got to the top of the hill, I'm going to take a right. The start of the hike is just behind me here. When I get to the top, I'm going to tell you the #1 secret that no one else will tell you. Let's go. When you get to the Y, follow Jenny. Steepness in stairs doesn't translate to video, so gosh, these are steep. First of the nice views. We did it! So you got Taipei main city. Taipei 101 obviously there. Grand Taipei Hotel in the background there, that was the previous video. And up there is Yangmingshan Xingtiangang, one of the very first video I did. So after this lookout point, you've got a choice of going left or up. Go up to the famous shot of everyone standing on the stone. Yay! More stairs. Jenny, you okay? No. Why? Alright, Jenny nearly did it. There's the last set of stairs. Something I've just noticed, this is really silly, but I like this. It's a nice touch. As you walk along, there's elephants, and the elephant is at the same, what's the word, incline as the stairs. So you see how steep the stairs are there? The elephant faces more forward. As you come up, that's a nice little touch. Go Taipei. Hey! So behind are the rocks that you've probably seen on YouTube and Facebook and everything, where people always stand on and take a photo. There is a sign saying no climbing. As always, I'm stickler for the rules. But just started raining. To be honest, it's quite nice and really hot. We're going to keep going up, and remember, I've got the #1 tip, so make sure you keep watching. Wait, look at the size of that rock. Crazy enough, when you get to the top, there is actually an exercise area. If the walking wasn't enough already. The peak. That way. So as I said when we were at the bottom, I've got the #1 secret that no other video will tell you. So if you want to do this, follow my directions. We're now walking down, and I'm going to show you the best tip. So when you get here, if you want to do a further hike, go this to the right. It'll take you about 40 minutes to another peak. Or you can come down to the left, which is where we're going. Can you guess what the tip is yet? So, #1 tip I have for you is if you don't want to do 500 steps, 20-25 minutes steep incline, you can actually get a taxi to the top. You can see there's a taxi there now. $100, $200, I think, did it a few years ago. You then come up to this temple. I'll put the details in the description below, so have a look. And from this temple, you just walk to the right, that path there where my finger is, and it'll maybe take you 5 to 10 minutes, and it's not as steep, so it's much easier. If you've got little kids or you're just a bit lazy, quite frankly, it's a much easier way to do it. Then when you get to the top, you can walk down Elephant Mountain, down the steps, or just return back to here. There we go. So you can see what I mean. These steps, just not as steep, they're a bit longer, much easier to walk, especially if you're a bit older, or as I said, lazy. So this is the last little bit until we're back at the top again. So as I said, it's much easier to do. 5-10 minutes, much less stairs. I think it's more like 80 instead of 500-600. We're going to quickly shoot back down to the bottom because we're going to go for some breakfast, a real nice local traditional place. Should take us 10 minutes to get back down. Let's go eat. So we came for breakfast. Unfortunately, the place we planned on going to is closed for a few weeks, so we've just come to a random place. Once again, real traditional Taiwanese food. We've got a few dishes. We have the lo bo gao, which is the radish cake. You see it's really crispy, nice edges. Whoa, that is hot. That's really hot. It's got little bits of shrimp in it. I don't know if you can see that there. Nice, I like that. With the danbin, it's quite thin, but it's also really crispy actually. Say ham, you can see there you've got some cheese, some egg, nice and simple. Typical Taiwanese breakfast. Also got some xiaolong bao. I don't think they're homemade. See the meat inside, pork, some chives. Try this chili sauce. Oh, that's a spicy one. I think once again it's a fermented bean. You can see the little pieces there. It's quite salty. Nice with the xiaolong bao. Jenny also got this monster of a contraption. It is a danbing on the outside. It's got the egg in the middle, and then this fried bread. It's almost kind of like a donut, but it's plain, savoury. It's not sweet or anything. I don't know if you're meant to do the whole thing in one. I'll just try and take one bite. The bread's really crunchy, but light and fluffy in the middle. It's quite a nice texture. I think one would be fine. I think 3 makes it a bit too much for you. Far too big. Oh, the cheese pull. Oh, that wasn't quite cheesy. Yeah, look at that side. Kind of just tastes like a crispy ham and cheese sandwich. I have to say I really like the lo bo gao. Cooked really well, really crispy on the outside. Little bits of shrimp or whatever it is inside. Quite nice, give it a little kick of flavour. It's good. Oh, I need more than that. That's not going to suffice. Oh, there we go. That'll wake you up. Just the kind of food you need after a hike in the morning. So that was breakfast. It wasn't the place we were meant to go. That's shut down for a few weeks, but I will put the info in the description below. The place we went was nice. The food was good. It was really cheap, but it was a little bit run down. Once again, details in the description. That's it for today. We're off home to freshen up. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.